Tomorrow marking 1 week since the Department of Homeland Security started Operation Catch of the Day here in Maine. And tonight DHS says more than 200 people have been detained by ICE. Bonnie Bishop joining us. And so Bonnie, what more is the agency saying?
Well, John, while Homeland Security gave us that number of arrests, 200, they won't provide any more details on who those people are. And when we asked, they sent us the same mug shots that they sent after the first day of the operation. Maine's Total Coverage asked DHS how many of those arrested in Maine are charged with or convicted of a crime in the United States. They didn't provide an answer. We do know that 4 of the 200 plus detained have been charged and convicted with crimes like aggravated assault, false imprisonment, and endangering the welfare of a child. But we don't know what the rest are charged with, if anything. State leaders asking similar questions. Tonight, Senator Collins in contact with Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem about ICE activities in Maine. According to a spokesperson for the senator, Collins asking how ICE prioritizes its activities to target what DHS is calling, quote, worst of the worst. Governor Mills saying over the weekend she wants to meet with Trump in person to demand ICE agents leave the state.
But I'm hearing that many of the people who are being detained or on that list, I think, are family members here in Maine, people who are working here in Maine, people who have children in the school system, people who have children in homes in Maine, and people with no criminal record. And that's concerning.
Senator King saying he's opposed to how ICE is conducting their business.
The damage being done in order to protect us from damage seems to be greater.
We're also told tonight Maine's Immigrant Legal Advocacy Project says they've received more than 60 requests for emergency legal help. For Maine's Total Coverage, I'm Bonnie Bishop.